So when you've worked too much on a card game for the last few months, and you just have to work on something else, sometimes you have to revisit an old project. So I came back to the Corgi Platformer project, which I started and didn't really show anything off for. Um, and so today I'd like to show you the level editor, or at least the very, very first iteration of it. So I've got this selection block on the screen, and then I've got blocks, black background objects, NPCs, and level settings down here. So I'm going to start with blocks. And when you click blocks, you can see via reflection, I'm loading in all of the Unity tile bases in the game, and I'm figuring out how to render them in here. Now, these over here are just plain Unity tiles, so if I select one, that is what my cursor becomes. As you can see, also paint like this if I want to. Right click to erase. I've also got background objects, and the cool thing about background objects is that they can go behind tiles like this, or they can be foreground objects like this. And now if I go ahead and I take this rule tile, I just paint with the rule tile, you can see that just like in Unity, it updates like rule tile should. And those bubbles we placed are in the foreground. Now there's also an NPCs category, but I don't have any NPCs in here yet. If you come into level settings, you've got some various settings here. You can set the level name. You can also save as, open and new. There's keyboard shortcut set up for that too. When you click open, you can see it actually brings up a native Mac OS file browser. So let's go ahead and open. So this is a small level here that I worked on before, and I can use the arrow keys to move around it. Everything moves pretty smoothly. You can see the rule tiles are working really well here. So all this was relatively easy to set up, and this is really just a couple different layers of tile maps, and then a little bit of reflection, and a little bit of knowing how to read and write, and then load that state back in C#. But it's nothing that's out of the realm of a intermediate level programmer, in my opinion. Anyone can get this going in a day or two if they need to. Okay, if you guys enjoyed this quick show off of another project I'm working on, be sure to leave that thumbs up. I'll be getting back to Duels of the Roses remake very soon.